Hello guys, so this is our first lesson in grade 10 mathematics, and this is all about introduction to patterns. In this lesson, our driving question is how come they say that the world is painted with mathematics? At the end of this lesson, um, you will be asked to write what's your idea about it? How would you explain the world is painted with mathematics? So you're gonna explain briefly on what is it all about? How come they say it? Okay. Now, for us to be able to answer this question, we actually need to answer several small questions like what is patterns? So we're going to discuss what do you mean by pattern? All right. And of course, what is mathematics? Because it's there. All right. So what is a pattern and what is math? In real life, there's a lot of patterns. For example, in your house, if you use, I will write it down. For example, if you use a lot of energy, your Meralco bill will goes up. If you use a lot of energy, your bills will go up. Of course, if you minimize the electricity, your Meralco bill will also go down. Okay? If, for example, you sleep early, you will be more healthy. If, for example, you sleep early, there's a tendency that you will wake up early as well. Okay, so those are patterns. Sometimes, even if you're sleeping, you have pattern of sleeping. Like how do you sleep? Do you sleep like laying down or sidewards to the left, sideward to the right? Okay, so those are patterns. When you dress up, like the choice of color of your clothes follows a pattern sometimes. That's why you have some favorite. But then in when you go outside the house, you can see like plants, flowers, bees, animals. All of this contains patterns. So I want you to watch the next video. I'm gonna play a video right now, and in this video, you're gonna look at actually what are these patterns. Okay, this video is only good for 2 minutes, and this is actually like patterns in nature. Let's watch it together.
The sequence begins with the numbers 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and continues indefinitely. Each number is obtained by adding the last two digits together. If we were to take a perfect or golden rectangle, break it down into smaller squares based on Fibonacci's sequence, and divide each with an arc, the patterns begin to take shape. We begin to see Fibonacci's spiral. The spiral in and of itself is insignificant. Its importance is revealed in where we find it. Take, for example, the sunflower. The display of its florets are in perfect spirals of 55, 34, and 21. The sequence of Fibonacci. The fruitlets of the pineapple create this same spiral based on the sequence. The pine cone does the same. As currents move through the ocean and the tide rolls onto the shore, the waves that bring in the tide curve into a spiral that can be mathematically diagrammed onto a plot at the points 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and 55. Buds on trees, sand dollars, starfish, petals on flowers, and especially the nautilus shell are formed with this exact same blueprint. With each segment of growth, the nautilus adds to itself one more value on Fibonacci's scale. This blueprint can be seen around us on a small scale every day, but the greatest example of all is directly above our heads. At an average of 100,000 light years across, even the spiral of the galaxies above us are formed with the exact design that the tiny shell is formed. This sequence, or blueprint, appears to be the trademark of a designer.
Okay, so in that video, you have seen a lot of beautiful patterns in nature. So when you look at, for example, when you look at the sunflower, when you count it, it will actually follow a sequence called Fibonacci sequence. We will deal with that Fibonacci sequence in a short while. So when you count the pineapple, it follows Fibonacci sequence. When you count this, I don't know if you have seen this one, okay? So when you count this one, you will get a Fibonacci pattern. Even the arch, how the waves arch, for example. So it follows a Fibonacci sequence, all right?
Be mathematically
so
diagrammed.
everything follows Fibonacci sequence. Now, so this one, for example, like this Fibonacci sequence is very important that it's treated like a golden ratio. So I want you to look at that. And anything in natures, as you can see, when it comes to the flower, when it comes to snails, when it comes to like animals or everything around us, if it follows Fibonacci sequence, it's extremely beautiful. All right, it's a very amazing. So that's really important. So when you look at everything here, I have the sun, see? Look at that. Isn't it so beautiful? And all of this follows Fibonacci sequence. And the snail is one of the most important example of Fibonacci sequence. If you're gonna cut the snail into half, all right, and then you will just measure every portion of it inside the nautilus, then you will see a Fibonacci sequence. All right, so nature is composed of a lot of patterns. All right, nature is composed of a lot of patterns, and that is actually the main essence of this lesson. Okay, so why did they say that? Oh, I forgot. What is mathematics? So therefore, from the video that we have seen, we can say that mathematics is actually the study of patterns. All right, it's not visible. Mathematics is the study of patterns. It's the study of numbers. It's the study of counting. It's the study of shapes and how are these shapes related with each other. This is actually mathematics. All right, how do you use this one to be able to solve, to be able to make something beautiful, is also mathematics. Why did I say something beautiful? Because even if you will just Google or search on YouTube Fibonacci in music, okay, it's actually extremely beautiful. Okay, try to figure it out and you will find it. So therefore, guys, in conclusion, all right, in conclusion, we can say that we are surrounded with mathematics. We are surrounded with patterns. Our body structure is even like a perfect work of mathematical phenomenon. Okay, so now it's your turn. It's your turn to explain why did they say that the world is painted with mathematics. Thank you very much and hope you enjoy the lesson number 1. Thank you.